Hello, in front of me I have Samsung Galaxy S25, and in this video I'm going to show the camera tricks on this device. Okay, so let's open up our camera app, and now let me show you the most interesting things that we have on this device in the camera app. So let's begin with the custom filters. We are doing in the photo mode currently. To enable the custom filters, click right in here on that icon, and now we have the filters right in here. It's that icon, but also it's right in here on the top, as you can see. So let's click on that, and in here, as you take a look, we have our basic filters. In every one we can change the strength, the color temperature, the contrast, saturation, and the phone grain. We can adjust it into our own preferences, but we can also create our own filter using the photo. To do it, click on that plus icon, which is on the left side, and now we can select the picture to use a filter. So let's say I have this photo. It's my wallpaper actually that I have downloaded, and now we can create a filter in base of that picture. So click on create, now click on done. And I don't know why it doesn't want to be created. I think something lagged, so let's try again. Let me open the camera. Now we should be able to create a filter. Click on create, click on done. Okay, and now it has been saved. So as you can see, when we have this list of filters, in here we have our custom one. So that's how you can create your own filter in base of your photo. Alright, I'm wondering if there's something more in here. In here we can also enable the motion photo, as you can see. That's one of the features. We also have the timer, let's say it that way. Now we can select the time. So now I have selected 5 seconds, and now let me show you how this works. So now I will click on the shutter button, and the photo should be taken after 5 seconds. There will be a countdown on the screen, and let me just show you. So as you can see, I have clicked on the shutter button. There was a countdown from 5 seconds, and after 5 seconds, the photo has been taken. If you want to change your megapixels, which you can see currently we have only 12. If you click right in here, you can select 50 megapixels. Also, from here we can get access into the settings. For example, we can enable to scan QR codes, and now we have a swipe shutter button too. And now we can create a GIF or take a burst shot. So let me show you how to use the burst shot. It is really cool feature, one of the best, I would actually say. But to use the burst shot, we need to have 12 megapixels enabled, because on 50 megapixels it won't work. Okay, so to use the burst mode, we need to grab our shutter button, but not for too long, because the recording will start. Simply drag it to the downside, and that's how you can take burst shots. Okay, so as you can see, I took 100 photos. You can see it in here. Only thanks to that move that I performed. Okay, but I want to delete it for now, because I don't want that many photos to be on my device. So I'll select all of the photos. I'm gonna delete it. Okay, and now let's select to use the GIF. So let's open up the settings once more. Now from the burst shot, let's select the GIF, and now let's try how it will work. Okay, so as you can see, it's also taking photos, but simply with lower speed. So that's how it works. Let me get back into the burst shot, because in my opinion it's better simply the burst shot. Alright, we also have the advanced picture options in here. We can enable the high efficiency pictures if you want. For example, also for Pro mode we can change the format, so it can be JPEG format, RAW format, or both of them at the same time. In here you can read how this works, so no color tone adjustments are applied to RAW pictures. In here you can select those formats. Below we have the motion photo capture. It can be before and after shutter, or only before shutter. You can change those values in here. It's completely up to you. Below we have option to save selfies as previewed. You can read how this works. So save selfies as and selfie videos as they appear in the preview without flipping them. So basically, when this option is enabled, you won't have that option. Sorry, not the option. You won't have that mirror effect, you know, when you're taking a selfie. So I suggest you should turn it on if you want, and try for your own which mode you prefer most. Alright, I think from here we can go, for example, into the video now. And in here we have the super steady mode, which is also a pretty cool feature, I would say, but more light is needed for that. As you click next to it, you can change the size and the FPS. When the super steady mode is on, you only have the QHD and Full HD, and on each mode you have 60 FPS. But as you disable the super steady, the maximum size is 8K when it comes to the video, but you only have 30 FPS, so you need to remember about it. Now let's go into the more, because in here we have the biggest value of the most interesting features. So we have the Pro mode, Pro video, night, food, panorama, slow motion, hyperlapse. Oh, I'm wondering why it's so bright, this photo. It's definitely too bright. Okay. Okay, so let's go into the more options, and in here we have the Pro, all of that options that I have shown you. So for example, in the Pro mode we have a lot of values that we can adjust into our own preferences. And for example, we can change the ISO in here manually. We can change the speed, the exposure also. We can change the focus and the white balance. We can adjust basically any value that we want. So if you are a pro photographer, or you like to, you know, adjust anything for yourself, you should use the Pro mode. Of course, same thing is under the Pro video. Night mode is the best for, you know, taking photos at night. I think that's pretty logical. Then we have the food, which is for taking pictures of the food. Then we have the panorama mode. Now let me show you how this option works. So now we need to grab our phone, we need to click on the shutter button, and now we need to start performing this kind of move. So we need to gently drag the phone from the left to the right. Okay, I'm gonna save the photo, and now let me show you how it looks like. So we can click on View Panorama, and we basically took a white photo, only thanks to that, because I performed that move, this sliding move, and we simply took a white photo. If you click on View Panorama, it will zoom in, and you can move from the right to the left, and from left to the right, and watch the photo. So for example, this mode works in the best way, I think, in the mountains. For example, when you have a big view and a lot of things in front of you, and if you want to take them all on the picture, you should use the panorama mode. We also have the slow motion, so I'm sure that all of you know how the slow motion works. So now basically our video will be slowed up in here. We can change the size and the amount of FPS. So we have 240 or 120. We can adjust it, but on the Ultra HD we only have 120 FPS possible. So now let me create a quick video. Okay, let's save it and let's see how it looks like. And you can see that the video is pretty much slowed. Thanks to that, because I used the slow motion mode simply. Alright. Then we have the Hyperlapse. As a next mode. We also have the portrait video, dual recording and the single take. For example, the dual video works in that way. I don't know why those photos get so bright in the moments. But when it comes to the dual recording, you basically can record and create a video from both cameras at the same time. So now I'm recording from both cameras at the same time to show you that I'm gonna wave in front that camera and now that camera, and now I'll save the video. And you can take a look in here that both cameras has been recording at the same time. Now you should see me waving. Okay, you can see my hand. Okay, so that's how this works. Now let me show you the last few options. Let's click on more, and in here we have this eye icon. It's a little bit hidden, I would say. So click right in here. And in here we have other modes such as Discover, Wine, Scene Describer, Object Identifier, Text Reader, and Color Detection. So now, for example, when I'm pointing at some color, the phone is detecting what color is that. So let me show you how this works. Okay, so basically the phone detects colors right now. Then we have the text reader. Unfortunately, I don't have any text to show you how it works. But basically, when you point something at the, actually I have, I'll point at the text and I'll take the photo. Okay. So you can see that it recognizes the text from the photo. It's now reading the text which is on my Stream Deck. So yeah, it recognizes the text and it's reading it. And then we have the object identifier. It recognizes the Stream Deck as a calculator, but it's not in that way. For now, for example, I'll point at something different. In front of me I have the camera, the keyboard, sorry. And as you can see, it also recognizes the object. And then we have the scene describer. Let's see what it will describe for us. In here I have that little fake plant. So let's see what it will say about it. But we need to first click the shutter button. Okay. A small plant in a pot. So basically, it's telling the truth in that case. So yeah, it's describing the scene that it sees. Then we have the wine, but you need to have a wine for this mode to work. Unfortunately, I don't have it, so I can show you that. And we also have this cover. And in here, as you can see, we have a list of similar plants that we can find on the internet. Actually, it's from the Pinterest. Now I will select... actually, now I will take a new photo with the Discover mode. I will take the photo of the Stream Deck and we will see what will happen. Okay, and here we have other Stream Decks and basically the similar photos or the products. Alright, and that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment and subscribe.